Namaste friends, welcome to Yoga Bliss with Shelly, and I am Shelly. Today is Wake Up Yoga. So those mornings sometimes get rough. Let's get ourselves going, get our day started with Wake Up Yoga. I'm always a huge fan of props, so if you need a pillow or a blanket, grab that. So you don't have to have those, but they are always an option. Unroll the mat, unpeel the edges, and together let us do this. Welcome my friends, welcome back. If you have a pillow or a blanket, you can grab that and just tuck that a little bit under those sit bones and give yourself a little pelvic tilt here. And join me in a Sukhasana, a crisscross applesauce as we inhale, stretch, waking up, maybe yawning. Oh, it feels so good. Stretch high, 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 all the way to the sky as you lock all the way from that root lock, stretching all the way to the core, to the heart, all the way, expanding the vertebrae with a big breath here. And then exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, big stretch. Maybe you need to go to a side or roll around a little bit forward. Big inhale and exhale. Ready? 1 more inhale. Wake up, rise your body up, stretch, greet the sun, greet the day, hello day. Exhale, maybe 1 hand on the earth if that feels good, and swing around. Waking up the shoulders, exhaling the hand on the opposite side as you wake up the other body. Awesome work, my friends. From here, meeting me in a tabletop position as we wake up in yoga. And if you have harder floors like mine, you could definitely grab a blanket and put that under to protect the joints. So really rooting the hands, a big wide open starfish hand, so just big wide hand, and really plant that and tune into below the shoulders. So really set yourself up as you wake up. How we start our day carries with us. So be mindful, be present in your body as you inhale, raising up the spine like a big beautiful black cat for some spinal flexions here. Inhaling it in, exhaling it out. Awesome work. Inhale to raise that spine. Exhale to sink it down. Inhale, let your body just wake up. A little refreshness and rejuvenation. Awesome work. Exhaling it out. Awesome work. And as we wake up, we're really going to tune our hands into the earth. So really grounding through the thumb and the pointer and extending through the pinky. A slight rotation of the elbows, the eyes of the elbows towards the short edge of that mat here. And as you post up on these hind feet, we're going to kind of peel that little bit of that blanket away. And we're going to come up into our first inversion. And if you need to take off your glasses, if you have those, so you can wear them. And we're going to get that sit bones high, high to the sky. And just take a moment to walk out the dog. Pedal the feet here. Just give yourself a little change of perspective as you wake up. Wake up in yoga. We're going to exhale that right heel high to the sky. Inhale, raising that. Then we're going to inhale and bring it through the center. If you're newer to the practice, sometimes you just need a little helping hand. So help yourself, be compassionate to yourself, and know that yoga is a practice. It's not a perfect, it's definitely not a one-size-fits-all. And here, you can really open up those toes wide, and actually, that blanket might come in handy on this knee on the earth. We just don't want it to get in our way, but that knee is getting a little grinded into the earth, and just let's wake up our hips by going back. Inhale forward, exhaling it back as we wake up our body, right? This is going to be this nice invigorating practice just to wake us up and get us started with our day. Awesome work. Root through that front foot. The hind foot you can post up or you can lay it long, whatever feels best for you. Really tightening through the core as you inhale, tipping the heart. I don't know if you've checked out, this is my latest painting up above here. I wanted to share it with all my beautiful Yoga Bliss friends. We're going to inhale those arms high up to the sky for this crescent lunge. Big breath as you tip and open the heart up. Exhale, folding forward. We're going to tune up on that hind leg, powering up through the inner thighs. Option always is to stay down here. We're going to come into more of like this runner's lunge here as we root that front foot into the earth. Right, that right foot, if you are following me side to side, you're going to root the opposite hand into the earth, and you're going to inhale, twist the opposite direction. We're going to take 3 expansive breaths here. So really deepening in through that back body. strengthening through the glute, the booty, right all the way down the hamstrings, all the way. Feel what it feels like in the calf as you breathe. Let it go. You can take a soft bind here by just gently putting the hand on the lower booty or the lower back. Big breath here and letting that go. Yes, you got this. Exhale, hands down to the earth. You can float that knee down and bring the other knee back if that feels good. Now we're going to really root those hands into the earth one more time, right? Big root into the earth, coming up to that downward facing dogs, journeying the sit bones high up to the sky as you open through the shoulders. And just play here. So just walk out the heels. And knowing that yoga, again, is not a one size fits all. So it's you don't have to judge yourself about where your heels are on the mat, where you are in your body in each pose, and just let yourself show up. So we're going to do the opposite thing on the opposite side. So rooting that right foot, we're going to three-legged dog, bringing that left leg high up to the sky, and we're going to make that journey. Inhale to tuck, bringing that forward. Again, if you're newer to the practice, you might need a helping hand. Help yourself. Give yourself some love and some compassion in your body right here. So we're going to root that front foot in as we wake up in yoga, and root that knee, that hind foot. Again, you can release that leg long, that foot long, or bring it up. And you want to just tune into the knee being aligned over the ankle. You don't want it like too far forward like this or too far back like that. So just kind of draw an imaginary line right here. And just take those hips forward and back and just awaken the body. Wake up the hips, wake up the core. And you can really even power through the core here by just like drawing the navel back towards the spine. Pausing a little peaceful moment here as you root the feet into the earth, and from the tummy, just raising up. So really I want you to bring your awareness to the core. I know this has a false perception, especially with mamas like me who carried 3 babies, and it's just is different, or whatever your perception is. And just know that just bringing love and awareness to this space that holds the body up, right? Because it holds the body up and it does so much. Exhale, floating those arms high up to the sky. You can inhale, cactus here. And in this cactus, you really can open up the front of the sternum, that front body. You can peel that open and squeeze the shoulder blades together. You can rise high to the sky. Oh, that feels so good. Tipping back, back, back. Really allowing that heart to open. And in this moment, allow a little affirmation to float in. I am grateful for. I am grateful for. And say, what is it? What is it you're grateful for today? Right? Let's wake up with good thoughts, good vibrations. We're going to exhale, floating those hands forward. So both hands are going to go on the inside and just kind of scooch that foot, the front foot, a little bit out of the way here. So really tuning into that body. Option to stay down or option to post up and inhale into this low runner's lunge here. And just staying here for a moment, for a few breaths as we breathe it in. Powering through that glute. So really squeeze through the glute in the inner thigh and the bent leg. Working all the way down to the calf. And then releasing that energy through the heel. So really rooting the opposite hand into the earth with a wide open starfish hand with a gentle bend. Inhale to twist. This gentle twist here, a twist in the morning to detoxify us with breath. Letting that go. Big breath here. Letting that go. Awesome work, my friends. Doing hard work. Letting that go. Waking up and yogaing. Yes. And here, exhaling that hand down to the earth. And from here, we're going to just step that foot forward and coming into a forward fold for a moment. And just allowing yourself just to wake up in yoga. And from here, we're going to just slowly and mindfully, we're going to raise up, and I'm going to move that blanket out of my way because I'm going to multitask. Inhale, root. Your roots are on the earth to rise. So just joining me right here at the center of your mat. And as we finish this practice, I wanted to make it just like this morning invigorating practice. And if you need a little bit more, you could restart that. And we're just going to tune into a little bit of breath, because breath is what anchors us in the moment and it helps us clear our thoughts. So for me, that's why yoga is so powerful, because it's joining the breath in the body. So you can either put the hands on your heart if that feels good, or you can put the hands in your side if that feels good. And I really want you to root the feet inside of the hips here, and this is called a mountain pose. My beautiful mountain painting is behind me. As we root into the earth, I encourage you to find a drishti, which is just a focal point, something you can look at on the wall, by the side of you, or test your center of gravity. And we're going to just take 10 mindful breaths together. So in this moment, we're just going to inhale deeply, exhale deeply. Okay, so there's 1. Ready? Let's do this. 2. Letting that go. Letting everything melt away. 3. Inhale it in. Melting it away like a big current. A big wind. Big breath here. Sigh it out. Feel all of the nerves, all the things coming up. Big breath in through the nose. Melt the jaw and shoo it away. We have 5 more. You're doing such amazing work. Inhale, letting it go. Feel it. Just feel what it feels like in your body. We're at 7. 8. Melt it away. 9. Letting that go. 10. Letting that go. And with those hands on the heart, I invite you to set an intention for your day. So perhaps it's something you're struggling with in your life. So if you're struggling with being on time, or struggling with thoughts, or struggling with emotional health, struggling in your relationship, like open up to the opposite of that. So I intend on communicating better today, or I intend on having gratitude today. I intend on being kinder to myself today. And let that intention soak into you and bring those palms, kissing palms, to your heart center. And I hope that you are wide awake, that you are more awake. Maybe that got you a little calm and sleepy, but now you're ready for your day and you can do this and you can step into a better version of yourself. Namaste. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I will see you back here very soon.